A quick update from my prediction earlier for the third place game. I had obviously gone with Brazil 3-1. At this point, I would have to say that those who take my advice in terms of predictions should probably not take my advice because I haven't done very well in this tournament. I'm not sure why my predictions haven't really worked out, but this is a prediction I actually really wanted to lose for the fact that I'm a huge Dutch fan. And the reason why I had gone with the Brazilians to win was obviously for the fact that this tournament was a disaster for them because they didn't win the title, but for them to lose 2 games in a row, which they haven't done, I guess, since 1940, coming off of their greatest defeat ever, I thought for sure they had to come out and do really well against the Dutch, and they were going to put it together for their fans. And also on the flip side, I thought that with Louis van Gaal and his statements about the third place game, I didn't really think the Dutch would be that into this game. And from the moment the game started, I think it was really obvious that the Dutch were fired up for the game. They were really aggressive throughout. I should have probably looked and waited for my prediction, probably for when the lineups came out, to see that both Robin van Persie and Arjen Robben were both playing. That kind of signaled that they were geared up and ready to go, and it was a terrific match for the Dutch. They really outplayed the Brazilians. The Brazilians did have their time. I think right after the half they kind of put together some runs, but it really. At no point did it ever feel as though the Dutch were out of control or they weren't going to have the upper hand in the match. Another quick thought. So I was tweeting back and forth with the playoff guru and the Brazilian defender, I think it's David Luiz. My question at this point is, it was really touted that he was purchased by PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, as a big-time signing coming over to be a defender. And also Gary Lineker pointed this out, that he's just not a defender. This tournament was just absolutely horrible for him, and just everything that he's done, especially the past 2 games, just kind of proves that he's just a terrible defender. I mean, I'm not a great, would be world-class like he is, but just everything that could have gone wrong for him, I mean, it was just terrible. And my question that I threw out there on Twitter, and was kind of up in the air as to why PSG would have signed him, was in looking at this match especially, the Dutch defender, Ron Vlaar, had an absolutely outstanding tournament, just outstanding. It's unfortunate he missed the penalty shot versus the Argentinians, but whatever, that's neither here nor there with him. But he just had an absolutely outstanding a tournament. I was very, very impressed with him throughout. He really physical, imposed his will. Just at every moment you saw him, he never looked as though he was out of control. He always had the upper hand whenever he was defending somebody. So my question now is, why is it that PSG didn't make a run for him? And then the other thing is, what I was still talking with the playoff guru about, or tweeting back and forth, was, now that everybody's exposed this situation, Luis, is there any way that PSG can flip him, maybe a return, find something medically wrong with him? Because I would imagine that if I were at the club offices, I'd probably want to try and figure out if there was a way to cancel the contract. It was just a horrible tournament for him. Even with his spectacular goal against the Colombians, it was really horrible. And so that's, I think, what I'll leave with. And just to say that, tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction about the game. The final's coming up, so I have to put in my prediction. Maybe I'll just have to root for the Germans, or just say I'm rooting for the Germans so Argentina wins or something. But we'll figure it out for tomorrow. And yeah, again, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Again, I think I actually only have 1 subscriber, so subscribe. If you do want to follow me, I'm always on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Contactia. I'm going to put the link, it should be probably right here, But you can always follow me there, Alejo Johnson. And also, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, any clarifications, definitely let me know. I've had a couple people ask me some questions, so coming up I'm going to go ahead and answer those questions over time and try and figure out the best way to answer those. And again, I'm trying to improve the quality of the videos, so I've downloaded an app, so we'll see what happens with that, and hopefully I'll try to make it exciting and interesting. And next month, okay, a bug out there. Next month I'm hoping to travel a little bit. Could be Miami, could be Canada, could be somewhere else. Could be both of us. I don't know. I just kind of have to look at the financial situation and then kind of decide time and money and everything. But you know, hopefully get some exciting, interesting videos up and see how that goes. So have a great day. Talk to you later.